Hey everybody, welcome back to a Black Queen's Journey. Happy Tuesday. Luckily, this is a short week for me. I'm off on Friday, so I'm happy about that. Excuse my hair because I took my braids out, so I got my puffs rocking right now. Definitely going to the shop tomorrow. What I wanted to talk about today was my entry into motherhood. When I was 26, I was told that I would never have children due to the fact that it was very hard for me to ovulate or even hold, as they would say, carry a baby. Prior to being 26, I had had three different type of miscarriages. I had a DNC, which is when you have a baby and from what I remember, I think something happens to where you start to bleed out. I don't know exactly the terms for it. At that time, I was 4 months and I was 18. I didn't even realize I was pregnant. The second time I had a miscarriage, it was ectopic miscarriage. Sorry if I pronounced that the wrong way. But it was a tubal, what they call a tubal pregnancy. I was 21 at the time. The third miscarriage I had was when I was 20, I want to say 23. Yeah, 23. I had a what they call a blighted ovum, which means your body prepares for a baby, but the chromosomes are off, so the baby never actually creates. When I turned 28, a few months after that, I discovered I was pregnant. I won't say I was happy, more so I was scared. I just knew my son or daughter, because I didn't know at that time, would die. So I tried to not attach myself. I tried to not feel emotional. I tried to not have a connection to the baby because I didn't want to go through the heartbreak again. After having three miscarriages, your mind is just broken. Your heart, mind, soul broken. When you're told that as a woman, because God created you to create, when you're told that you will never actually create a life, it puts you in the mindset of like, okay, you know what? I'm going to seek therapy and try to get through this, but I'll be okay. So once I found that I was pregnant, I was just like, I felt so fragile. Like anything I did would cause a miscarriage. Very, very careful everything I did, but I was also scared the baby would just die. Once I found out was having a boy, I felt different. That's when the connection started to kick in because he started to kick and move, and I felt totally in love even before we ever met. Meanwhile, also in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, what if he comes out and he's dead? So, right up until delivery, I was scared. I mean, and my son was moving, kicking. I knew he was in there, but I was just still scared. I was so traumatized from my past. When I got ready to have him, I never dilated. So I had to have a C-section, which scared me even more. Because I'm like, what if they cut into me and they pull out a dead baby? Am I prepared for that? So now at this point that he's almost 3, I just value even being a mom. Yes, I have my days where I'm stressed and it's hard and it's tough and it's not easy and I feel like I'm not gonna make it. He's only 2, but when I get ready to put him in bed at night and he tells me he loves me, or when I pick him up from school and he runs to me, those are the moments where I cherish motherhood. Like, I definitely don't take it for granted because I was never technically in my mind supposed to be a mom. So, my message more than anything is to not give up hope for any woman who has not been able to produce a child. Or if they tell you that you can't, don't just count yourself out. You never know what God has in store for you. Secondly, for all the moms out there that are overwhelmed, stressed, feeling like, what the hell was I thinking about having a baby? You're going to make it. Take each day as a new day. Push through that day. Don't try to push through the whole week. Take each day as a day at a time. Do what you can. Do your best that you can, not by anybody else's standards. Be the best mom that you can be for your child. Now, that's all you can do. I mean, at the end of the day, being a woman in general is hard. So when you add the mom title, it's like putting a ton of bricks on top of your chest and not being able to breathe and feeling like your heart is going to go out on you. But you have to remember that that little person is counting on you. And that little person will turn into a teenager, which will turn into an adult. And either way, they're going to need you always. And you need them. I mean, some days when life hits hard, my son hugs and kisses are everything, especially when my anxiety is on 1,000. So value it. But also, if you need a moment to yourself, take it. It's not big of a deal. Don't feel like, oh, this person was a perfect mom or that person was a perfect mom, so I had to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You have to be good enough to your standards. As long as your child feels loved and appreciated and taken care of, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what no one else thinks. And if you are not yet a mom, don't just determine that you won't be. The time will come. Whether you're an adopted mom, you're a stepmom, or just a mom in general because you reproduced the baby yourself. It doesn't matter. Either way, your time to be a mom will come. Have patience. Um, so yeah, I know y'all tired of me with these ums. I'm gonna get rid of it eventually. But that was my little piece of advice for today. And I will see you guys Thursday. My hair gonna be done on Thursday, y'all. It's gonna be better because like I said, I'm going to shop tomorrow, so no more puffs as of tomorrow. But thank you always for tuning in. Thank you for being a subscriber if you are. Thank you for your comments, your likes, if you shared it. Thank you. Please tell your friends, male, female, partner, best friend, doesn't matter. Tell everybody this channel is for everybody. It's not just for women. And as I always say, please stay tuned. And I will see you guys in a couple of days.